Hey. Oh my God, hi. Thank you for FaceTiming me. Wow, I just wasn't prepared for you to FaceTime me. I mean, I know I texted you, but I just wasn't prepared for you to actually FaceTime me. Thank you for thinking of me and for actually listening to me. I'm excited. Oh, what did I want to talk about? Oh, I just wanted to talk about this show that I've been watching. I think you might have heard of it. It might have been the reason why you FaceTimed me. It's called JOJO'S. They just came out with like another part 6, I believe, and it has a female protagonist. We'll get into it. But before we get into it, can you just let your peoples know to like and subscribe to my channel? Why would they do that? I don't know. I ask myself this every day. Because I'm awesome? No, that's not what I want to tell them. Because I'm great? No, that's also not what I want to tell them. Because they should. Yeah, let your peoples know to like and subscribe. And also to like comment down below on the video. Also remind them that my name is Joe. Because they might have not gotten that. So please make sure to remind them that my name is Joe. I really, truly want to talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. I'm kind of surprised because I don't like, I'm not gonna say I don't like. I haven't seen any other of the JoJo parts, and I've never really been interested in watching them. I've seen my boyfriend like watch them, and it never caught my eye. And then he showed me a trailer, and he was like, "Yeah, you should watch this part with me. It's gonna have a female protagonist. I think you'll really like it." And I said yes, but I still didn't want to watch it, but I was just trying to please him. I ended up actually really liking it. I already seen the whole thing, but I wanted to watch it again and this time actually record my thoughts on it. So here we are. So if you didn't get what this conversation was gonna be about, it's gonna be about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 with the female protagonist named Jolyne. And I honestly really like her name because my name is Jolise. So Jolise, Jolyne, Jolise. It spoke to me. I wasn't interested in the past JoJo's episode, the past JoJo parts. I know JoJo's is a very popular anime, and it's never really caught my eye. I always thought it was a bit dramatic and it looked a little weird. But honestly, with finishing this part and seeing this part, it kind of made me want to go watch the other parts. And especially because I was told that the parts don't really, it doesn't matter in what order you watch the parts. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the show. First and foremost, can I just tell you my favorite character? I'm not gonna say of the entire part, I'm just gonna say of the first episode. My favorite character of the first episode is definitely Hermes. Her. My favorite character of the first episode is her. I like her personality, and I like the way, I like the outfit the creator chose for her. I just think it fits her personality, and I don't know, her whole vibe is pretty cool. And I know I'm supposed to like the main character, but this first episode she didn't really catch my eye. If anything, she was kind of annoying. But I do have to say I also like Jolene's style too, and the way the outfits that he gave her. Only thing I gotta say though, I like Jolene's outfit, but I don't like the color he chose for it to be. The main color he chose for it to be, I do not like. I like, you know how he does the little different colors, and throughout the episode where he 1 minute her hair is regular and blonde, the next minute she's blue haired and her outfit is yellow or something. Yeah, I like that better than her actual original outfit. I feel like her outfit looks better in every other color except the green color she has it in now. And I don't know that, and the green with the blonde hair is just not speaking to me. I don't know why he would choose that for her. I didn't like that. But I get it, blonde pops out more, but it's kind of it don't go with the outfit. The outfit's kind of tacky if you make me. But I like the outfit in different colors. And mind you, my favorite color is green, so it's kind of why don't I like it if my favorite color is green? Even like Jolene's lawyer was drawn up pretty good. Although I don't know what was up with his ears. Like his ears was very pointy, but maybe, you know what I thought of? I thought it was because he's a liar, so that means like, you know, liar, pants on fire. And like, you know how Pinocchio, he had like his nose would grow when he lied. Maybe that's why his ears was pointy. Or maybe he was like an elf and I didn't know about it. I don't know. And also, we're gonna talk about Romeo later on. But I like the way Romeo was drawn up too. I'm sorry, oh, you're interrupting me? Did you just ask me why it's so bright in here? Oh, it's definitely not because I just got a brand new light. You're asking me why I look so good right now? Oh my God, thank you. It's definitely not because my brand new light. How Romeo was, I didn't like how Romeo was designed either. He was designed to look like how his character is, which is a pussy. So that's what he was designed to look like. Getting into the first few minutes of the episode, we're gonna talk about masturbation. They're in a cell. They showed us the car crash. We see Jolene's face, and we're to assume that's the reason why she's in jail. And she starts us off by telling us that she was caught masturbating by a prisoner. Let me tell you, I don't know what it's like in jail. I hope to never find out what it's like in jail. But girl, she sat there and said that the sky from within the window made her horny. Like, why would the sky? I mean, people are into nature, so I mean, I get it. Some people, get horny off looking at a tree. I don't know. But me personally, and I hope to never experience this. And if you've ever been to jail and you have had to go through this, please tell me, please don't come at me. I'm just speaking from like my own personal and what I would do and what I wouldn't do. I feel like I wouldn't masturbate in an open cell. I know they put you in like your own room cell, but she was in holding. I wouldn't masturbate in a holding cell. I'd probably be like sitting there crying. I'd probably be like, I want my mom. I'm going to jail. Going to jail. I just want to let you know that masturbation is good. It's very good for you, both mentally and physically. It's beautiful. I very much advise you to do it. It's everything you would want in life. Now we're with the lawyer. Now Jolene's going to meet the lawyer, and she's sitting there and she's talking to him and she's trying to come up with a plea deal, or he's telling her options, and she don't got that many options. But the lawyer says one thing. He tells her hey, listen, Romeo is saying that you was driving and that you stole his car. This is part one of Romeo ain't shit. This is part one of Romeo can go to hell. Cause why would you be out here saying that I was the one driving and that I was the one that hit the person? So basically you're trying to get off scot-free, and that's not okay with me. So I'm putting myself in Jolene's shoes right now, and right now I'm a little pissed because it's kind of like, why would you sit there and say that? Do you want to fight? Do you have a problem? Was your intention to put me in jail in the first place? Why the lawyer is trying to tell her that he trying to set you up, sis. He gives her this care basket from her mom, and in the basket it has this little pin thing from her dad. By the way, let me say, if this is accurate, please let me know. Okay, I know if you go to a holding cell and they put you in there, you can wear your own clothes. But can you wear it? If they take you to another place, are you able to wear your clothes, your own clothes at that place? I always thought once you was transferred, you had to wear your clothes. You had to wear the jumpsuits, or is it just the pants and the shirts? In this case, she is able to wear her own clothes. She's able to wear her own clothes in this case. But she sees the pin and she ends up pricking herself like a stupid ass. And she's she's freaking out, and it gets really dramatic here. And one thing I've noticed about JoJo's so far is that it's very dramatic, but I'm here for it. A lot of shows don't get as dramatic as JoJo's is. So I'm here for the fact that she literally just looked at her finger and I'm here for the fact that she literally just looked at her finger and was like, ah! So she done talked to her lawyer. He he tried to give her some options. I don't know what option she ended up going with. She keeps saying she innocent. Like, girl, you going to jail. You might as well take some type of plea. But you know what? You innocent until proven guilty. But she's in the car. She's in a little transportation bus now with Hermes. Hermes is telling her they're getting transported into this prison, but that she absolutely needs money to survive in this prison. In my head, I was like, girl, where am I gonna get money from? Like, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to just call somebody up and be like, yo, yeah, so the bus is heading this way. Can you meet me halfway and give me the money that I need? No, you can't. So she tells her, like, she needs, like, money to survive in this prison. And Jolene's like, well, where the hell am I gonna get money from? And Hermes basically shows her, well, she doesn't show her. Hermes is like, I got money on me. And Jolene goes, well, where are you hiding it? And she starts to go off with a few guesses, and then she finally gets that she was hiding it in her boo. By the way, I don't know if this is the actual thing people do. If it is, I feel like it's very unsanitary, because to put it in the boob, first of all, that's infection. Like, Hermes is probably up for a really big infection, because, girl, money is dirty. Like, hell, I mean, to each his own. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just vibe. I know people stick stuff up their yeah. People get creative. Well, I don't know. I've never been in that situation, but I watch TV, and that's what they do in TV. It could work though, because her boobs is big, and you could just say you got a breast transplant. Like, so Jolene got off the bus. Now she's getting off the bus, and she hasn't figured out. And I know this part. I know it's gonna be a stand, because I know JoJo's come with stands. I played Jump Force. I know something. So she hasn't figured out her stand yet, or she hasn't awakened her stand yet, or whatever you do to get your stand. And she's like walking into the prison, and for some reason the prison guards told Erms to stay on the bus. But she hears like the conversation the prison guard is having, and the prison guard was a scumbag. Like, he was like, I know you got money on you. And Erms was like, no, I don't, B. He was basically saying Ernst had money on her. This ain't her first go around in this. Fork it up, you know? Fork up the money. Fork up the moolah. And Ernst was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he proceeds to start beating her ass. And I was like, oh. Jolene all this time is hearing this go down. My thing on this part is, you sat there. She was listening to Hermes. I'm saying her name wrong. Please forgive me. She was listening to Hermes get her ass beat for like a solid minute before she decided to intervene. I mean, I guess she didn't know she could intervene, but she could have at least reacted a little bit faster. He done punched on her and stuff. Girl, what are you doing? Jolene's cut that she got earlier, there was a string come out of it now, and this is her stand. And that's how she's able to listen to the conversation. And the guard, like, Hermes ends up giving the guard like money from her little headband. And he takes it, but he's a greedy guard, because he was like, oh, I know you got more. And I'm like, sir, they ain't paying you enough? He's about to just beat her with a stick. And then that's when Jolene finally decides to intervene and just figured it out that she could just react. She finally reacted and like stopped the guard from hitting Hermes with the stick. But she ended up cutting that guard's ear off, which honestly he deserved it. I do not feel bad for that guard. Like, I don't know why he was over here beating on this woman for money. And he was about to beat her hard when he realized it was in her titty. This is the next part that gets me, because yeah, Jolene stopped the guard from hitting Hermes. I'm gonna get her name right. Hermes. We just gonna call her E. Yeah, Jolene stopped them from getting E's money. But then she ended up stealing it herself. So, like, she ends up saving E from, like, more of a beating. But then she looks down and she has the $20 bill that the guard took from E. So it's kind of like, girl, you just stole from your friend. I mean, hold on. They only known each other for, like, 2 minutes. So I guess that's not really her friend yet. Okay, so I wanted her to have morals. But now that I'm thinking about it, she don't owe E nothing yet, because they ain't even know each other for a whole day or nothing. They've known each other for like 5 minutes. So okay, I can understand. Jolene's lawyer comes back in after this whole thing went down with Jolene saving Hermes, and he's like, okay, sis, like, let's talk about it. And she gives us the background story finally. And this background story got me kind of pissed off because Jolene was a completely different person in this background story. Like, she was all cuddly and was just like, I love you. What if I call you Ruchuchu? Like, what the hell is a Ruchuchu? And Romeo was just driving, but you could tell, I don't know, you could tell Romeo don't love her for real just by, not even like, before the crash even happened, you could tell Romeo not for her because he was just ignoring her. He was just like, oh, don't call me that. Oh, you cute. But he wasn't putting emphasis into that. I wasn't getting his energy. You could see that Romeo, it was Romeo that was behind the wheel, and it was him that got in the crash. And this is what got me. As soon as he got into the crash, and as soon as like Jolene was like, okay, we gotta call the cops and stuff, he was like, oh, please don't call the cops. Oh, I love you. Oh, this and that. That's manipulation. Like, you didn't love her 3 seconds ago when y'all was just driving. You just wanted her for the pussy, and now you love her because you about to go to jail. So she basically got manipulated. And I think it's kind of her fault. I mean, no, she actually does love him. So I can understand like why she was still like, when you love somebody, you want to do anything you can to help them. And in this case, it was, you know, assisting in a hit and run. Would I have done it? I would like to think I wouldn't have done it because I'm a punk. Like, I'd be like, no, we finna get caught. Like, I'd rather just call them now. You can go ahead and run, but I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna call them. And I don't know, because if I run, it's gonna be worse, and I don't got time. First of all, there's too much energy, there's too much time. Like, I'm just gonna accept my fate, whatever fate's gonna come. I pray to God. Like, now I'm not saying this that I'm ever gonna do this, but like, I'm putting myself in her shoe. Now that we got the backstory in, we're finally in court, and then this is when things get like real spicy. Like, apparently the lawyer was playing Jolene. He was, the judge was like, I sentence you to life or something like that. And Jolene was like, she was like, what? Hold on, this wasn't what I was agreeing to. What are all these charges? What's going on here? And we learned that Romeo is a backstabbing mother effer. A rich backstabbing mother effer, apparently. Apparently, like, Romeo set it up to where Jolene takes all the fall and he gets off scot-free. I really just want to see, I don't know why she went after the lawyer after this and not Romeo, because I would have went after Romeo, like, but then again, the lawyer played her. I would have went after both of them. But she gets, like, life. Like, she going to prison. If I'm putting myself in her shoes, there's really nothing you can do after that. Like, you can't change your story, because then you're gonna be like, oh, you just changed your story because you got like sentenced. So it's kind of like you stuck with this, and you gotta deal with the fact that your first lover just played you and your lawyer just played you. She gets sentenced and they bring her on to the jail. They're like, you gonna stay here for real now. And this gotta be my favorite part in this entire episode, because during the strip search, you know how in jail, well, you don't know, but if you've ever seen TV shows like me, in the TV shows, they show that there's a strip search and you gotta like bend down and you gotta cough or something like that. So she does that. Like, the guards were like, humiliate her. And she was just like coochie out, just like, is this how you want me to pose? Or do you want me to pose like this? Or do you want me to pose like this? Like, just ass in the air, coochie out, all that. And I like this part just because this is what made me kind of start to like Jolene a little bit, because it's kind of like she showed how she really don't care. Like, she gives no F's. But after she hits her poses and when she goes to like take her little shot, she sees the lawyer and she's like, oh hell no. Like, the lawyer walking out all happy, like he just did a good job. But she got her payback. She got her payback. And I forgot to mention the last part. The lawyer, the judge had said that the guy was still alive when they threw them into the pond. So imagine how you would feel. You you did a hit and run, and you assumed the guy was dead. No, but he wasn't dead. So you could have gotten less time, but just because of the fact that you threw him into the water and that's how he died, that makes you a murderer now. He didn't mention that. So that's another reason why Jolene was mad. So she's seeing him walk out all happy and stuff and just having the time of his life, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna get him back. And he gets into his car, and I guess the air in the prison was a little hot, because he's like, oh, it's hot in here. And he starts to drive, and she finally figured out how to control her little string things, because she started choking the crap out of him, like real life choked. And she snaps. She doesn't snap his out. She cuts off his airway. I think, yeah, she cuts his airway off, and he dies. He gets in a car accident and dies. Why did I think that in this part they were gonna associate the car accident with her just because he had her note? I don't know, guys. I don't know where the thought process was in this. So in my head, I was like, you're stupid, because now they're about to be like, oh, it says Jolene's name. She must have something to do with this. But it didn't end up happening. But that's really what I thought was gonna happen. She got her payback. She got her payback. And I applaud her for that. Because he really thought he was just gonna go home and just be like, yeah, I just sent her to jail. But no, you didn't. And now look at you, dead. Oh no, this is, I had no interest in JoJo's. I didn't think I was ever gonna be into it. I'm not saying I ever thought it was a bad anime. I just thought that it wasn't the anime for me. But with it, I'm not gonna lie, because this part had a female protagonist, it made me want to like look into it, especially because the trailer looked really good. And I'm happy I did. Like, the first episode was really, really good. Like, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I like Jolyne. I didn't like Jolyne throughout the beginning part, but like after her striptease, I really started to like her, because it's kind of like, okay, now you're showing me you really don't care. But she technically is a murderer now, because you didn't mean to kill the first guy, but you definitely meant to kill the lawyer. So I'm gonna stick to my thoughts. I like Erms. I don't care. What? Oh, you said you don't care about my thoughts? Wow. But I'm gonna need them to change Jolene's outfit. I really don't appreciate it here. I just think the color, I don't need them to change the outfit. I need them to change the color of the outfit. Like, keep it permanently a different color, because this color don't suit her at all. Huh? You asking me what I would rate the episode? Oh my god, thank you for asking. So nice. I would rate this episode a 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't have my full attention at first. The first go around, and even the second go around, it didn't have my full attention. But towards the end, it made me want to continue watching. Before you hang up, don't hang up yet. Don't hang up yet. Before you hang up, tell your peoples, like I said, tell your peoples to like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to tell them my name is Jo. And also tell them, oh, you gotta go. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that you're feeling very blessed. I hope that 2022 is treating you well already. I hope that you're getting everything that you want so far. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Yes, don't forget to take care of yourself. Put on a face and mask. Go listen to relaxing music. Meditate if you're into that. Go do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself. Oh, FaceTime me again. If you ever want to look at my other videos on my channel, yeah, tell your peoples to go back. Go back. I have more videos. Go back. Videos. Go back. Thank you for FaceTiming me, and I'll see you on the next FaceTime, I guess. Bye.